and you compete all over the world. Actually, you got your own show in Finland, is it?
Yeah, in a couple of weeks, then a couple of things championship in Lahti in Finland next October 10th, 11th weekend. I travel all year round doing fitness camps and seminars and appearances, and it's definitely difficult. I think the hardest part really is the time change. I bring my food wherever I travel, so I always have something with me, and a lot of the promoters and stuff are really great about having healthy options for athletes when we are there for a guest appearance or something like that. But I always get up in the morning, I do cardio, because that just kind of sets the tone for my day, and then you have to make time for your training. So it's really, if you're prepared with your meals and you get sleep, but it is challenging for sure, but that's why when I prepare for the show, I actually cut travel for about 3 or 4 months so that I can focus solely on the show. But if there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely. Question for the champs. Yeah, Mr. Bartlett.
Thanks, Paul. Elephant in the room, this is for Phil, of course, is our usual competitor, Kai Reed. I think a lot of people realize, Phil, that there's a tremendous fan base with Kai and you. You know, rivalry's been going on now for the last couple of years. I don't think the audience or people in the room understand that there's extra pressure this year on you. Not so much that because Kai wasn't going to be on the stage, but it was, I understand from fans, rabid Kai fans, who put some extra stress on you while you're getting ready for the show, which you had no control of. I don't know if you want to maybe elaborate a little bit to the people in the room, but maybe just give them a brief the stress that you're going through along with your training and your Olympia defense.
Phil, a social media frenzy came out when Kai said he wasn't going to be doing the Olympia. People were actually blaming you, oddly enough, for him not competing. What's up with that?
I have no idea. When you deal with a lot of hate, I mean, look, when you're a champion, right? First one, everybody's excited for me. I remember when I, won DJ Cutler, everybody was excited for me. And, the second one, people were like excited. Then you win the third, and then people were like, oh, we're tired of seeing them win. The same people that may have shaken your hand or wrote you something nice are now rooting for the next guy. And a lot of the time, you're going to see someone that plays up the underdog role, and they develop a lot of sympathy. And I think, I'll just be honest, I think he has a lot of sympathy fans, and that's okay. But at the same time, I just don't complain. I do my job. Unfortunately, a lot of negativity came upon me, also my family, through my Facebook and Instagram, Twitter and stuff, based on him not signing a contract. It was really unfortunate because I try to engage more than any IFBB pro out there, and I think I actually do, on all social media. And I don't have to, but I do it because I love him. And unfortunately, they were so upset that he wasn't doing this show, that it rolled down, on me, the promoter. It was everybody else's fault, and it's undeserved. I was called some things that man, like, it was bad. That honestly, I'd be out in the parking lot, getting after it. And that did put a lot of pressure on me and a lot of stress, because I'm trying to stay positive and, represent the sport and be, a real ambassador. But also, I got to be a human being first, right? And, we're bodybuilders, we're tough, right? We have feelings. So you just try to take all that heat and try to combat it with love, and just understand that when I went to the gym, I had to love the sport. I had to love it with my whole entire being. And it wasn't my fault that he didn't sign the contract. It wasn't my fault that, he made decisions. He made his grown adult. He's over 40 years old, people. At the end of the day, we all make choices. when I do seminars around the country and stuff around the world, especially when I talk to kids and talk to parents about the kids, you know, there's two C's in life. There's choices and there's consequences. And sometimes you have to live with those, but as a champion sometimes, you get thrown around stuff. And, you know, I just look at it like a Tom Brady, you know, a LeBron James, or someone like that, yeah, you're under a microscope. And when you're on this level of excellence, you know, you're going to have a lot of people that want to love you. You're going to have a lot of people that hate you. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot of people that do love me. I learned a lot of people that love the sport. And you can love the sport and you can cheer for whoever you want. You can cheer for Dexter, you can cheer for Randy, you can cheer for Sean, all this other stuff. It's how you do it, right? I can love each and every one of these guys, and yes, like Melvin said, I want to kill these guys. I would say, I want to chop their heads off, right? But the way you go about it, from your soul. And I think, and I'll just say it, you guys saw an incredible show last night, right? Yeah? A lot of you know this, I never throw anyone under the bus, but we saw the common denominator of negativity last night, and it wasn't us. It was taken away. And whether he competes again or not, I don't care. Because he owes the fans an apology. He could have told them 12 weeks out, 14 weeks out, 16 weeks out, that he wasn't going to do the show. They spent all that damn money to come here to go support his ass. And he made up a bunch of lies and BS about the federation and all sorts of stuff. And that was not right. He owes everyone an apology. And he owes the competitors an apology. Because, look, if he wants to compete, sign the paper. It's that simple. You sign the damn poster as Mr. Olympia all those years, and you can't sign the paper since April, and then you want to talk trash and get fans on social to boycott the Olympia and all sorts of stuff. This is the damn organization, the NBC, that gave him a life. The life that he talks about online. The IFBB that gave him a life. Okay? Talk about rags to riches and all sort of stuff. We all have a story. Dexter's got a story. He's willing to have a story. We're not all rich and wealthy and all sorts of stuff. We started from the bottom. We all have a story. Each and every one of you guys got a story too. So I'm not going to say, the reason why I stood up is because I'm very passionate about this, and I'm just going to say it probably one last time, is that I didn't like his attitude last year. I don't like it this year. I hope he changes it and focuses more on his heart and his soul, because right now it's damaged. And that's not what bodybuilding really is. And if Joe and Ben here were still alive, they'd be pissed off, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even be here having these opportunities to make a living, to be able to meet people, to change lives. We change lives, guys. People that you'll never, ever meet will write you, will see you, and have some type of story about how they're going through something in life and you change them. We have to take it upon ourselves to stay positive and to acknowledge that we're not self-made. We had people put on a competition for us to do what we do, to go make a living and do it. I mean, I have the best job in the world. Okay? You know, a lot of you guys may know, maybe not know, I played Division I basketball. That career didn't go as far as I had hoped. 35 years old, and I'd say quit. If I went to Indiana, I'd play 2 years maybe, and then what? Pushing papers, doing something. You know, I had a degree in IT in business. I'd probably be programming for somebody or something like that, right? Being a freaking nerd. but you know what? I was able to find another sport. And through that sport, I went to the NPC, and I was given greater opportunity. And I worked my ass off, and more opportunity came. But at some point, you got to acknowledge that people allow you to do what you do. Okay? People that are sponsors, fans, all this stuff. The only reason why we're able to give away so much more money is because of you guys. So when you don't even sign a paper, you don't even give someone an honest answer, I'm just going to go, I'm going to be straight up with you. And you watch ESPN, right? You watch ESPN every night or something like, I know you got some international people, but you watch football, basketball, baseball. When there's a contract issue, it's about this. It ain't about this, okay? So I'm about this. I'm about the craft, okay? Because at the end of the day, God will always provide for me. Will always provide for me. But I'm going to take this body and I'm always going to be focused on that. You focus on the things, you focus on the positives in life, it don't matter what happens. You will be delivered. We get paid to actually train, and you complain. There's no complaining with these people up here. So we're here for positivity. I want to leave it positive. Anyone that wants to compete next year, sign a paper, let's do it, it's great. But be honest, if you don't want to do it, just tell your fans on social, hey man, you know what, I got other things going on in my life, I don't feel like competing this year. They're going to respect you at least. Don't drag your ass along and then make excuses and then point fingers. Because when you're pointing that one finger, there's three others pointing back at your ass. And you got to keep that in mind. So I appreciate every single person that came to this event, that came to the Olympia, that is still here. You guys are the deciding factors in why we're doing what we do and we get paid for it. Man, my parents are back there, they knew that when I decided to bodybuild, they were nervous because it's like, here I got all this education and stuff and here I am working at the gym. Seriously, I should have been working for IBM and something like that, you know, but here I am wanting to be a bodybuilder. Every mom and dad wants to know that their kid is going to be okay. So I just worked hard and I got a great opportunity. This man right here picked me up, man. They picked me up from the airport, I believe it was in May of 2005. They brought me in. I did a photo shoot. I had very, very little money. I did the junior nationals that same year. I had $43 to my damn name. $43. I didn't have enough money to even put a credit card down for incidental. I was negative one time because that happened on accident. I didn't have no one to call. I didn't call my parents because I was like, I'm not going to bother them with this. I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to stay positive. I'm going to enjoy this experience, and I've been enjoying it ever since. Just from staying positive and just acknowledging people like Peter Man, David Pecker, Robin J, even Bob Grill, all you fans, because I recognize this. Phil Heath was not defined by this. I'm a human being, these are human beings. We do it because we just love it. We do it because we love it and we hope that we can do it again the next day. Just like when you guys go to the gym, you just want to look good, you want to feel great, you want to have that hope to be able to do it again the next day, not be too damn sore, and and carry on with life. I've got to get going. I just want to say thank you. I only have so many years left in this. I got 5. Y'all know I'm going to be honest. I want to break the record. It's going to be very, very difficult. But I'm not going to do it with hate. I'm going to be real, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be positive. So you can count on me for always rising above the hate and combating it with the love and appreciation to all you guys. Whether I win another show or not, my goal is when I retire, which will happen one day, I ain't like Dexter, I can't compete forever, I can't that I'll be remembered for being a nice dude, a guy that took a photo with you, that I didn't just, whatever, just a nice guy, that's it, who kicked a lot of ass on the body on the stage.